This is a 7 News Helping Hands special, sponsored by Eastern's Automotive Group.
Right now, addressing food insecurity among high school students. How one organization is trying to help feed students one red bag at a time. 7 News is committed to bringing you stories about the community coming together through our franchise, Helping Hands. Thank you so much for joining us for this special report. I'm Megan Clark. Well, each month, 7 News partnered with Eastern's Automotive Group to provide recognition and financial support to those giving back in our community. We start tonight with a harsh reality facing our region. New numbers from the Capital Area Food Bank show about 1.5 million people in the DMV didn't know where their next meal would come from at some point between May of 2024 and 2025. And that is about a third of your neighbors. Those numbers were released in the September Hunger Report.
We've had so many of these individuals who are first-time food insecure because they just don't have the level of income, or that was just abruptly, changed for them.
And the food bank originally expected to provide more than 55 million meals this fiscal year. But because of the latest hunger report, they tell 7 News that number will be higher as they work to feed more of those in need. A quarter of middle and high school students in Northern Virginia are food insecure, and there is one organization trying to change that. 7 News' Kelly Lynn met with leaders of Food for Neighbors to learn how they're helping feed students outside the school cafeteria.
Joining me to discuss how it all works is the founder and executive director, Karen Joseph. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you helping shine a light on the current situation that many teens are facing today in Northern Virginia. It's a growing need, and we've been servicing these students for the past 9 years, and we started at 2 schools 9 years ago, and we were helping about 100 kids, and we are now feeding 10,000 students.
You depend on residents in this area to help you make that difference. Tell me how you do this.
Well, we designed what we call our Red Bag program, and that's where we have the local community fill red bags like this one, and we then collect them 5 times a year, and they have student-friendly food in them. We sort everything into bins like you see back here, and we immediately distribute them right to the schools so that their pantries can be filled and ready to feed students on a Monday morning.
Tell us what the needs are right now.
Well, the needs are that we have a waiting list of schools that want to partner with us. And I think what's unique about our program is how we are partnered with schools and how we put food right into the schools so that the social workers, the counselors, the staff there, they know what students are in the most dire straits and they know who needs the food. And so by partnering with schools and putting the food right into the schools, we have a direct line to students.
And if people are watching right now and they want to know what they can do beyond that, are you also accepting financial contributions?
Always. We need financial partners to continue to grow and scale what we're doing. We've started a major technology overhaul with what we're doing so that we can manage volunteers more smoothly, get food into schools more efficiently, and just basically scale out what we're doing so that we can say yes every time a school calls and says they'd like to partner with us.
Well, we would like to partner with you, and we're so excited to give you this check in the amount of $1,100 as part of a Helping Hand segment. This is from Eastern's Automotive Group, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. This is so wonderful. My team will be so excited. This is going to help continue to feed so many students.
Oh, those are the best moments. And a local church is also helping to fight food insecurity in Maryland. Kelly visited the Hyattsville nonprofit to learn more about the many ways they're making a difference and lending a helping hand.
The Ebenezer Church of God in Hyattsville has a saying, your change can make a change. They need your support as they work hard to serve the community. With me right now is Bishop Chris as well as Olive. Both of these individuals are very instrumental in making this community outreach possible. Why don't you tell me what you're doing?
Well, thank you so much. Here at Ebenezer, loving God and loving others is what we do. And what we do on a weekly basis on Saturdays, we provide, address food insecurity by providing food weekly to over 300 family members. That represents about 1,200 folks in the household. And so, as you know, food insecurity is pretty evident right now. It is great. And so we're happy that we're able to serve the community in this way. This providing a little bit of help to help others get through their week.
You are also working to raise funds and support for the victims of Melissa over in Jamaica?
That is correct. A large part of our congregation and even our community at large are immigrants, and a lot of them are from Jamaica. And we either know someone who's been directly impacted or know someone who's been directly impacted by the hurricane. And we are helping to rebuild. We have a three-pronged approach to that. It's cash, care, and cargo. We're packing and sending supplies down to Jamaica. We ourselves will volunteer our time and our talents to go to the island to help physically rebuild there. And of course, you can always donate cash to our cause.
Very nice. Well, we have a Helping Hands segment, and we love supporting community organizations and churches that are making a difference. And so we wanted to give you all this kind donation here of $1,100. This is from Eastern's Automotive Group, and we're hoping that will help you in what you're doing.
We thank you so much. Thanks to Eastern Motors. All right, for this wonderful gift. Thank you so much. And to ABC.
You are very welcome. Olive, did you want to add something?
I'm blown away. I'm very grateful.
Oh, sometimes there are just no words. Well, getting students access to educational STEM programs outside the classroom, it can be difficult for underserved families who can't afford it. A congregation in Loudoun County is working to change that by educating with love. Kelly Lynn explains.
I'm standing at St. Gabriel's Episcopal Church at St. James Episcopal Church in Leesburg, Virginia, to tell you about a wonderful program that serves hundreds of students every year from kindergarten all the way up to the 12th grade. And joining us right now to tell us a little bit more about it is Father Daniel. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So we're talking about a program known as Educating with Love. How do you accomplish that?
This program started 9 years ago as a social justice ministry of our congregation to ensure that every child that needed or wanted supplementary education could have an opportunity to learn something they might not learn in school.
You do so much, bringing the children the STEM exercises as well as introducing them to the cooking and to the choir and the music lessons and all of the things. But you do have a small staff that helps you get all of this done.
We do. Part of the sustainability piece is being able to offer our staff, our paid staff, a living wage. We're not there yet. We can't afford, for example, to provide 5 days of after school because we don't have the funds to do that. But we have a consistent 9-week summer camp for free from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. all throughout Loudoun County. We
are so thrilled to be here with you and to provide our own source of support. This is from Eastern's Automotive Group. It is a check for $1,100 to Educating with Love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're very grateful, very grateful. As we say in my home country in Puerto Rico, every grain of sand makes a big beach. And so this is part of the big beach. We're really grateful. This will help our teenagers, who are 69% of our volunteer teachers are teenagers. Your phone breaks, who are you going to call? A teenager. So they're the robotics teachers. They do 3D printing classes. They're the ones that are teaching children how to program. And we want to give them a stipend so that our competition isn't, a fast food place. We want to make sure that they come here, learn some life skills, teach other children, and make a difference in the world.
Every grain of sand matters. Love that. Still ahead, emergency financial assistance to wounded or sick veterans. How one local organization is giving our nation's heroes a second chance after service. Plus, we'll introduce you to the woman behind the local nonprofit called Love of Socks, how her mission got started. Thank you so much for staying with us as we highlight people lending a helping hand in our communities. Well, there's a Maryland nonprofit that celebrates veterans by providing much needed services and supports. 7 News' Kelly Lynn recently met the founder of Operation Second Chance, who explains the ways the group lifts up veterans every single day.
I've got the founder with me right now. This is Cindy McGrew. She is founder of Operation Second Chance. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So tell us what exactly you offer.
For the past 21 years, we've been providing emergency financial assistance to wounded, injured, and ill veterans in the form of mortgage payments, rent, utilities, groceries, and things like that. And we were lucky enough to purchase this property in 2020, and we have set it up for a retreat for our families.
Why is it so important for veterans to get those kinds of opportunities?
Most of our veterans are living at poverty level, so they can't afford a vacation. We pay for everything, whether they're coming from Bakersfield, California, Puerto Rico, upstate New York. We're paying for them to come here just to have a few days of rest and relaxation.
How do they come? How are they when they come? And how are they when they leave?
So there's 4 families that usually come here, and they don't know each other, but when they leave here, they're another resource for one another. They leave here as fast friends. We'll be sitting around the fire, and you can hear somebody talking about, oh, you went through that, we went through that too, and here's how we handled it. So they're a great resource for one another. They've made fast friends, they're getting phone numbers, and then they ask me, can we do this again next year? Can we have another retreat where these 3 or 4 families come back again?
How challenging is it to run an operation like this?
There's a lot of work. I wear a lot of different hats, whether I'm grant writing, marketing. I actually write the checks out to pay mortgage payments and rent and utilities for the families. I have an assistant. I have a small staff, so we're not one of the largest organizations out there that has 50 people employed. There's 7 of us employed, and I call us small but mighty.
Well, 7 News wants to support you in what you're doing. And so in our Helping Hand segment, we are always pleased to offer a little bit of financial assistance. This is from Eastern's Automotive Group, a check in the amount of $1,100.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. How do you think you'll use this?
I'm sure this will go to something up here, providing whether it's food or towards the activities or travel for a veteran's family to get up here.
So many good ways. Well, sometimes all it takes to change the world is a little support. And since their founding in 2017, military fraternity Mu Beta Phi has been determined to make an impact in the community. Kelly Lynn recently met their president to learn about the many ways they're living up to their mission.
Joining me right now is a member of Mu Beta Phi, and that is Mark Gladney. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your organization and how you are supporting veterans.
So my organization, Mu Beta Phi Military Fraternity Incorporated, is a military brotherhood full of veterans, active duty service members, reservists, and our main goal is to help our local veterans within the community.
One of the big things that you do is getting out into the community and going where there is a need. Tell me how you're serving people in that regard.
Here in the DMV area, Royal Court Zeta has Operation Neighbors in Need, where we find homeless camps, and we try to help out with warm meals, a hot sandwich, hygiene kits, that type of stuff. Try to see, do they know where they can go get benefits, and then we try to link up with organizations where see that we can get them a bed, get them off, get them off the streets. There is a lot that you're trying to do, and you don't have a lot of funding from the community. You guys are making this happen on your own? Yeah, so with some of our members, we go in the pocket ourselves, or we do small fundraisers. We have an annual golf tournament. We normally do a bowling event. We'll select a bowling alley and do an event for the coat drive. So a lot of stuff comes through donations. Sometimes, like I said, we fund it ourselves until we can find adequate source of funding. Yeah, you're encouraging people to give. Yes. And we have heard your request, so we want to be the first to take part in that. We want to honor you right now with this check in the amount of $1,100 from Eastern's Automotive Group. Thank you. Hopefully that'll help you with some of your upcoming events. Yes, yes it will. We're very grateful for this. So what do you think you'll do with the money? Well, normally we adopt families during the holidays. So some of this will go to a family we'll adopt from Volunteer for America, who we've been working with since 2019. And then one of the schools that we adopted with our mentorship program. to help them out during the holidays. And then the rest will be going to like feeding the homeless, you know, giving them what they need.
Amazing ways to use those funds. Coming up, how a local group is helping residents of D.C. through mental health and substance abuse challenges through deeds of kindness. Plus, one woman's mission to fill the gap and provide essential clothes and toiletries to families right here in the DMV. That and more on the other side of this break. Well, thank you so much for staying with us as we highlight people lending a helping hand in our communities. A local nonprofit in Lanham, Maryland is committed to making sure no one goes without the essential items. 7 News' Kelly Lynn met the founder of one organization helping provide clothing, shoes, socks, toiletries, and even school supplies in the DMV.
Of socks. I've got the founder of that organization with me right now. This is Capri Coleman.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Tell me why you wanted to start this organization and explain who you're helping.
So I'm helping the people of the DMV area, and I really wanted to start this organization because I saw a need. People needed clothes, they needed shoes, they needed socks and different toiletries, and things are expensive. So I saw a need, and I started asking my friends, hey, do you all have any things that, you know, any clothes that you don't need anymore? And they started to donate them to me. And I had an idea one day for a girls' weekend that we can all go out and we can donate to the homeless and to the people in need. So that's how it just kind of got started.
So you're asking people to bring you costumes, and you say that you'll actually pick them up.
Yes. Yes. All they have to do is contact me at capri.coleman@gmail.com, and we can set up a pickup time, and I'll be happy to come and pick them up. More than likely, I have my daughter in tow, and we'll just come on out and we'll pick them up.
You told me that in order to make all of this happen, you're using your own funds.
Yes, I am. I am definitely using my own funds, but we're accepting monetary donations that will help out with our transportation. It also help us get more toiletries and clothes and the basic essentials that we need. So we're always looking for monetary donations.
Well, here at WJLA TV 7 News, we have a segment called Helping Hands, and that's why we wanted to feature you today. But more importantly, we wanted to give you this check in the amount of $1,100 from Eastern's Automotive Group.
Thank you.
How are you going to be using that?
Well, I'm definitely going to use this towards donations and toiletries, and I'm going to get some more costumes. This is going to help with our pickup, and this is going to help with a lot of things. I have no idea what to say now. Thank you so much. But this is going to also help with the storage unit, so I can pay for at least 2 to 3 months of storage using this. And that's a huge help. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, such a sweet soul. Another DC nonprofit is helping to fill the gap for those in need of food, clothing, and so much more. The group is called Deeds of Kindness, and Kelly recently dropped by with a very welcome surprise.
Joining me right now is the executive director, Alicia Washington. Tell us more about your organization.
So Deeds of Kindness was established 15 years in November. Just a small group of people wanting to do a Thanksgiving outreach. And it evolved into a once-a-month outreach, and now we are open 3 days a week, 365 days a year.
What specifically are you offering the community?
We do peer support services right now. So peers are those dealing with mental health challenges and or substance use challenges. So we assist them, but anyone in need, those needing somewhere to find wellness, and wellness is perceived the way they see it.
You are also very appreciative of your volunteers, but there are some great needs that you all still are trying to meet.
Absolutely. So we are having trouble gathering men's clothing, seasonal clothing, white socks, shoes for men. We have a readily available supply of women's clothing. We get rid of our clothes quite often, but men's clothing we really need. And we're also looking for philanthropists to help us with our administrative fees. We're a small nonprofit. We do solicit money from the DC government. Thankfully, Department of Behavioral Health has assisted us, but we're looking for more assistance.
Well, we have a program called Helping Hands, and it is our way of helping organizations that are working hard to make a difference. And so we are so pleased to present this check to you today in the amount of $1,100.
Oh, my.
Yes, it goes to Deeds of Kindness from Eastern's Automotive Group.
Oh, my God.
That is for you.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is a blessing. Thank you. Thank you.
Where do you think you'll put the money?
Oh, right now it's going to go into assisting with us feeding because our capacity is changing. And for us, if you look at that table on the side, men's undergarments, men's socks, we will put it directly to the people we serve.
Oh, a blessing indeed. And hey, stay with us. We'll be right back. And before we let you go, 7 News photojournalist Kimmy Fleming takes us to the Marine Corps War Memorial, where we held our largest annual Toys for Tots drive.
This is the beginning of Christmas for me, as Toys for Tots.
My favorite part about this is getting to put a smile on a kid's face and make their Christmas special.
This is one of our favorite events of the year.
We tell these stories that tug at our heartstrings. We see some of the bad in the community, and we wonder how we can help and what we can do to make a difference. And here it is.
All they have to do is pull up. The Marines will help them unload, and we'll collect all those toys. They'll get transported to the facility so that they can get divided.
We have friends, teammates, family members, co-workers, you name it. Toy for everybody in there. This thing is filled to the brim, let me tell you.
We have to keep giving and recognizing that there are many, many people who are in need of these types of services. We're just happy to participate.
Toys for Tots is an absolutely amazing opportunity to give back to your community, and it truly warms my heart to be out here.
They are the future of our nation, and every child just deserves a little Christmas.
Oh, so much joy, all the smiles, and you can find all of our Helping Hands stories on our website and ways you can get involved yourself. Just click on the drop-down menu in the top left corner on our homepage and look under the features option. And if there's anyone in your community who you know who's making a difference, you can nominate them for a 7 News Helping Hands Award. Just visit WJLA.com/helpinghands. And from all of us at 7 News, we truly appreciate the people and organizations in the DMV who are giving back each and every single day, giving all of us a helping hand when we need it the most. I'm Megan Clark. Thank you so much for watching.